Cracks in brick? Cracks in block? Sticking windows or doors? Settling or sinking foundation? It's a fact. Foundation problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS.
Here's your weather video for this Saturday, February the 5th. I'm meteorologist Bill Murray. Scott Martin out today. He'll be back next Saturday. And until he gets back, it's going to be rather boring in the weather department, which we will take in light of this week's tragic tornado in west central Alabama. Today is National Weather Person's Day, honoring people like Scott all over the country and the world. It is the birthday of John Jeffries, a loyalist, amateur weather person back in the Revolutionary days. He kept very good weather records there around the Boston area, and we honor him and we honor all of those meteorologists today out there around the world. It was back on this date in 1887 that San Francisco recorded its greatest snow, 7 inches in western parts of the city. So quite an amazing day out there. Nothing like that across the country today. Here, weather reports from airports and observation stations all across the country. We see good bit of snow there in the upper Midwest, down to the Great Lakes region, into the Alleghenies. Up in the Northeast, a good bit of snow. Just saw a report of 16.2 inches of snow this morning at Burlington, Vermont. That's pretty impressive. They had a record snow yesterday in Bangor, Maine, over 11 inches. A few showers there along the eastern seaboard down into Florida. Nothing of anything to report of any magnitude. That's a spurious report of some light snow at Valparaiso, Florida there. Temperature just a little bit too warm, probably not happening there. Some wind out west, freezing fog there, eastern Washington, eastern Oregon, some regular old fog on the western part of the state, and that's not too unusual. That's what you would expect. Temperatures across the country quite cold, across the Midwest down to the plains. 20 this morning in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, some areas in the teens. We'll see in a moment. That prompted a hard freeze warning in those areas, as you see here. Also, between Houston and Dallas and down in the Rio Grande Valley, very, very cold. Some winter weather advisories across the upper Midwest for that precipitation that we were talking about. Wind chill advisories there, central Illinois, central Iowa. Wind out west in the northern Rockies and on the west coast. This morning, across the Ohio and Tennessee valleys down in the southeast, just flood warnings, as you would normally expect to see late winter, early spring, closer to home, right before 6 a.m. this morning. So what temperatures look like across Alabama. It's 27 at Birmingham, 23 in Jasper, down to 18 at Haleyville. That's the coldest spot in the state that I could find early this morning. This is the upper pattern across North America, showing that trough rapidly departing to the east. Weak system moving along the Gulf Coast. Could squeeze out a shower down there, but nothing to write home about. The trough sort of deepens over the next 60 hours or so, and then by early Tuesday, you can see we're dry and cool here. Just no Gulf moisture working its way up in here. And that sort of explodes into a full latitude trough by the end of the week. This is Thursday night. This trough might be able to squeeze out a shower or two. It's pretty strong. But cool and dry will remain the weather word. Now we go out to the end of the period and look at the upper pattern, and this has got a very interesting and ominous look on it. Strong, negatively tilted trough there across Missouri and much of the Midwest. And that spells potential trouble for us here in the deep south. Let's go using the GFS, go through the next several days to give you an idea of what to expect. Here today, high pressure in control across Alabama, centered over southern Indiana and over eastern Texas. We're protected here from any kind of adverse weather. More of the same tomorrow. It'll be a sunny day today. High temperatures struggling to get out of the 30s in North Alabama. We'll see middle 40s here in the north central part of the state. And tomorrow will be a few degrees warmer in the 50s across much of the area. And then for Monday, it's more of the same. Temperatures in the 50s again, but dry and cool. The weather watchword by Tuesday, more of the same. Then for Wednesday, more of the same. High pressure continues to be in control. Here comes that trough on Thursday. This is Thursday night. about 9 p.m. off the GFS, showing a few showers getting squeezed out there across central Alabama. I wouldn't expect that to be an unusual occurrence, given that pattern. Some snows up there through the Smokies and places like Gatlinburg, Asheville, North Carolina. This is a Friday night. Another system swinging through that trough, bringing some snows and mixed precipitation to the Ohio Valley. Then by Sunday, we see more of the same. It should be a nice day across Alabama and the Southeast. Now, looking out just a little bit further, this is that Thursday night, the 17th, that we were talking about. Strong surface low there, 978 millibars, eastern Iowa, northern Missouri, a little bit further north than you would expect for a significant severe weather outbreak early in the season. But you can see showers and thunderstorms in the warm sector moving through Mississippi during the night, coming into here, if this timing is correct, during the early morning hours on Friday the 18th. And with a decent amount of instability. We'll be watching that system closely. It could pose a severe weather threat. Here are temperatures off the national blend of models over the next 10 days or so, showing 40s today, 50s Sunday through Tuesday. We'll be back near 60 Wednesday through Friday. Quite nice day next Saturday, but then cooling off a little bit behind that system. Join us for Weather Brains tomorrow night, talking to Dr. Candace. Oh, it's Monday night, thinking it's Sunday. Days are a little mixed up here, but Monday night we'll be talking to Dr. Candace Boyd, a pioneering meteorologist and an amazing woman over at Weather Brains. You can pick it up anywhere you get your podcasts. Watch us live, YouTube, live at live.bigbrainsmedia.com. And, most people listen to it. We know that. But if you get a chance to watch it on the .2 channel, that's fun too. Weather Brains. The weekly netcast is all about weather. Mondays at 7 p.m. Produced by some great meteorologists that you know and love. But that's your weather video for this Saturday the 5th. I'll have notes on the blog, a complete update on the forecast coming up at noon. See you again tomorrow. Same time, same bat channel. And until I get to do that, as I always tell you, keep an eye to the sky, because you'll always have something fun to look at.
Cracks in brick, cracks in block? Call Alabama Professional Services. Leaning or bowing basement walls? Call APS. Sticking windows or doors? Call APS. Settling or sinking foundation? That's right. Call APS. It's a fact. Foundation problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS. Call Alabama Professional Services today.